Good evening, I'm Natalie Hutchison.
And I'm Mirchaye Sahlu. I'm Mirchaye Sahlu, and this is a District Wire News update. A man is facing felony charges for leading police on a chase and hitting an officer in Tacoma Park. Dance is one of the rising trends this year, especially belly dancing. Just minutes ago, House Republicans approved a revised healthcare bill to repeal and replace the Affordable Care Act, which is commonly known as the Obamacare. With this new drug, MS patients will have an opportunity to normalize life and be freed of the many worries associated with the disease. Now, just about an hour ago, President Trump signed what his administration calls a revised travel ban. This comes just weeks after the first travel ban caused so much controversy. Iraq is now removed from the list, but the rest of the 6 countries remain. Locals and out-of-towners gathered in Washington, D.C. on this monumental Inauguration Day to witness the swearing of the 45th President of the United States. Norma McCorvey played a crucial role in securing a pathway to choice for many women. Today, she is gone, and we have a new president in place who vows to erase what she fought for. The FBI is investigating whether this attempted robbery of the CVS in Hillendale Thursday morning is connected to more than 24 other robberies in the state since Christmas Eve. Security cameras indicate that the robber went through right this main entrance that morning with the gun already in his hand. The post office has advised individuals not to drop off mail after the day's final pickup time, which is located on each mailbox. Well, we all know goodbyes are hard, and today there's even a harder goodbye to be said. Bao Bao the panda will leave the National Zoo here in Washington, D.C. to board a plane to China to live out the rest of her life there. The temperature is in the high 90s, and for a day in April, it is very hot. This park is usually packed with kids running around at this time. But as you can see today, there's not a single soul in sight. Not all the art at Zena Gallery are hung paintings. Some are a little different. Just a few days after the zoo said its goodbye to Bao Bao the panda, it welcomed a new addition to the family. Just over the weekend, the zoo announced the birth of a prehensile-tailed porcupine. This newly opened store is all organic, but it comes with a cost. At stores like Giant, a pound of sweet potato will cost you 99 cents, compared to the whopping $2.50 it would cost you here.
He earned this title after starting his own dog training business.
And he is known for training dogs in 3 hours or less. He joins our very own Jordan Houston live. Kelvin Henry has an update. Kelvin?
Yes, thanks, Mirchaye.
What I love to do is bending your spine in 6 different directions. So you can do this with me. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, stretch over to the side. Reach back up to the middle. Stretch the other way.
Oh, this is nice.
Back up to the middle. Easy, right?
Yeah.
How have you used your office to echo those ideas of your late father?
Capitol Bike Share is known for its convenience. You pay here, choose any bike you like, and get on the road. But most recently, it's been going through some pricing misunderstandings. Capitol Bike Share offers a 24-hour bike ride deal for only $8. But sometimes customers end up paying up to $40 for the same service. What's the catch? I'm Mirchaye Sahlu, coming up with the details. The Final Four is set. Upstart 7th-seed South Carolina beat 4th-seeded Florida 77-70. I'm Mirchaye Sahlu, and this has been a District Wire News update. Thank you for watching, and good afternoon. Locals and out-of-towners from all over the country converged to the nation's capital to witness the inauguration of the 45th President of the United States, Donald Trump. Among those were protesters who opposed the president's views. Gary Stubblefield has never been to any inaugural event before, but flew in from California for this one because he said actions should be taken and voices should be heard.
Right now, we're setting a precedence in terms of how to get back in the streets, which hasn't happened much since the 70s.
Thousands of other protesters are concerned, as Gary is, with regards to the direction the U.S. is going under the new administration.
This is particularly a grave concern to our country, and this is something I have to do to try to send the message out to Americans that not everybody agrees with what is going down.
Some reflected on past inaugurations.
First one I went to when Obama was elected the first time, it was incredibly cold, but a brilliant blue sky, and there were folks, there was such a positive feeling, and I was around some people, some elderly black people in their best possible going to Sunday clothes, and they're totally underdressed, and you could just tell if they died that day, it was okay. I felt so damn proud to be an American. I really thought our country had made a seismic shift in a positive direction.
While some took to the streets to protest, others stood in line to enjoy the inaugural parade and celebrate their new president.
It was very upbeat, I mean, we've been waiting 8 years for something like this. Very upbeat, very optimistic crowd, and I think we're very happy about what the future has to hold. I feel like it's like Trump said in his speech, I feel like the people have taken back the power rather than the government.
Supporters are looking forward to the next 4 years under a Trump presidency.
It's going to be better. Hopefully it'll be better. I'm trusting Trump. He's been able to get rid of all the media lies, and he's able to take down the corporal greed, and hopefully I'm hoping he'll lead it off for another 8 years.
Reporting from Washington, D.C., I'm Mirchaye Sahlu. It's February, and art exhibitions to celebrate Black History Month are kicking off in this city. Located in a quiet residential area in Northwest DC, Xena Gallery is one of those exhibitions that open its doors to art lovers. This exhibition, titled Creatively We Unite, aims to bring the work of different artists from different backgrounds together. Marjorie Goldberg, the founder of the gallery and an art enthusiast herself, says she only looks to showcase art that is unique.
This show is many African-American artists that I new for me for this show, but most of them I've represented over the years. And again, it's a very eclectic mix. A lot of the artists use a big variety of materials. And I love the uniqueness, you know, I like the meaning, I like the power, you know, I like the energy of the art.
There are 14 artists that are exhibiting their work this month. Hubert Jackson is one of the artists showcasing his work at the gallery for the 4th year.
This particular one here is called Spirits of the Wilderness. It represents the Battle of the Wilderness, which occurred in Spotsylvania County, Virginia in 1864. It was very fierce, and at the end of the battle, the fighting was so intense and the woods caught on fire. And all of the people who had been left on the battlefield wounded were burned in the fire. So this particular painting represents like the spirits of all those people who fell in that particular battle.
Not all the art at Xena Gallery are hung paintings. Some are a little different. Chris Malone makes a special kind of art.
These guys are my, people call them dolls or soft sculptures. And they're like this is like a telling of my unknown African past and how I see it, how do our old gods feel now that we put them to the side.
Whether you're into indoor or outdoor art, Xena Gallery has it all, with art that has many stories ready to be told. The exhibition is open until March 4th. For District Wire News, I'm Mirchaye Sahlu.